Yeah, after I don't even know how long we have been waiting, Elyon'S is finally releasing, and I could not be happier to present you guys with 200 closed beta keys. These keys are specifically for you, for our viewers, for those of you that are subscribed to our YouTube channel, that will get you direct access to this upcoming beta test. For verification, Elyon'S went ahead and they made an official post on their Facebook page, an official post on their Twitter. They went on to state, looking to get into the closed beta, then look no further. In a partnership with MMORPG, we're giving away 200 keys for Elyon'S closed beta test 1. And yeah, we have keys to give away, but that is not all. They are going to be holding a second closed beta test as well, and we will have even more keys to give away for that one. Now, participating in this giveaway is very, very easy. One, we are going to be giving away 100 of these 200 keys to those of you that participate in a giveaway. The giveaway is simple. Click that link in the description, click that link in the pinned comment below. It'll take you directly to the MMORPG.tv website, which you guys should already have bookmarked. All you need to do is follow through the steps that are listed there to enter, and we will send out 100 keys before the closed beta test starts. Next, we are going to give out 50 keys to those of you that are actively subscribed to the channel, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And for those of you that go down into the comment section below and leave a comment stating why you want to play Elyon'S, we will go ahead into the comments below. We will pick out 50 different people that are actively subscribed to the channel that we think left the best comments on why they want to go ahead and play Elyon'S. We will then give out 30 different keys to our Discord community. So if you're not a member of our Discord, then go ahead and click the link in the description. It will allow you to join our Discord community. Maybe you'll end up enjoying becoming a part of the community. We'll kind of be raffling these off at random intervals over the course of the next couple of weeks leading up to the beta test. But I mean, you know, if you're not active, then you'll probably miss an opportunity. But again, there are 30 different keys here. And the final 20 keys will be split between both Twitter and Facebook. We'll give away 10 keys via Facebook for those of you that like our Facebook page, and for those of you that leave a comment on our official Elyon'S giveaway on Facebook. And the other 10 will be given away via Twitter for those of you that follow MRSSSTIX's Twitter and go ahead and leave a comment on her official Elyon'S post when we make it. The 10 winners via both Facebook and Twitter will be chosen completely at random. So make sure you're following all of that and you're actively participating in this community, because this is not the only giveaway we have planned. We do tons of giveaways like this all the time. Now, the very first closed beta test for Elyon'S takes place on May 6th, and this closed beta lasts all the way until May 10th. You can either apply for this beta test, or you can be lucky enough to win one of the 200 keys that we have readily available for you. You have until April 25th to go ahead and pre-register if you haven't already. Now, when looking at their website, they go on to state that the first closed beta test is going to take place within North America, within Europe and Oceania. This means that there are going to be specific regions that are not going to be capable of accessing this beta specifically. Now, they listed their schedule here. April 13th is when the applications will open. April 25th is when the applications will close. The application selection period will be through April 27th, which means that anywhere between April 27th and May 4th, you'll receive your email confirming that you were selected to participate. Unless, of course, you're one of the 200 people here that won our giveaway, in which case you can pretty much avoid all of this, redeem your code, and log in. It's really that easy. The client pre-download will be available on May 4th. The closed beta will start specifically on May 6th, and the closed beta will end on May 10th. Now, the version of the game that they're going to be releasing for people to play during the closed beta test is not the most updated version of the game. They go on to state that the build you'll be playing on is a copy of the January 27 patch of the Korean service, with some minor adjustments to visual and game content that is no longer relevant, such as game props, event quests, etc. Then they have a small little FAQ. Why are we playing on such an old build? Due to the heavy localization work required, we have decided to lock onto a specific build version for the first closed beta test before working on localizing future content. This way we can run the testing period earlier and have a bit more time to process the feedback you give us. We're aware that certain content may have already been changed on the latest version, and we'll adjust our feedback review process accordingly. And then, is this build what you're intending to launch with? No, the first closed beta build is quite far from our target release build. We're aiming to launch Elyon'S on a version as close to the Korean one as we can, with localization speed being the deciding factor. In the beginning of the service, we'll be a bit behind in terms of content, content, it is nonetheless our goal to catch up and shrink the gap between Korea and the West as soon as possible. For the first closed beta test, only English will be available, but from the second closed beta test onwards, they will include English, German, French, and Spanish. There are going to be 2 different regions available, Europe and North America. Interestingly enough, they are going to also be releasing this for Oceania, which means that they are going to have to choose whether they want to play on North America and Europe as opposed to having their own server. Can I swap between servers freely with the same character? No, swapping and transferring your characters from one server or region to another is not possible, which makes complete sense. Really, no games provide that feature. In the case an additional server is open during the first closed beta test and you want to play there, you'll have to start again from scratch. The cash shop, namely the Ruby shop, will not be available during the first closed beta test. To give players a general feeling about existing cash shop items, a variety will be offered through an event NPC or via in-game mail if necessary. Then they go on to state, why can't we test the Ruby shop? We are still in the process of revising the cash shop along with the impact items offered in it have in game, and we are not quite ready yet to show you our plans. We have therefore decided not to open the in-game cash shop functionality and instead make certain that paid items available to players directly through an NPC for 1 gold. This way we hope the misconceptions regarding the state of monetization can be avoided. And while this is definitely, I don't know, I guess some people might find this concerning, at the same time, it looks as though they have plans on providing the cash shop items in-game at a price, not specifically a real money price, but an in-game gold price. This way you can kind of get a gauge of what's going to be in there, but the items that are available are not finalized and are not going to really be made available to players necessarily until a later closed beta test or maybe until the game officially launches. And that is pretty much all the information regarding Elyon'S and its beta test. Now, for those of you that need a quick little guide on how to actually pre-register for the game, because I know there are going to be those of you that don't necessarily know how to, and there are going to be probably tens of thousands of you that have absolutely no way to play the game because there are only going to be 200 keys given out from us, and there are only going to be a select number of spots open for the first beta test. I'll go ahead and quickly walk you through how to go about doing that. First, you are going to want to go ahead and navigate onto the official Elyon'S closed beta test website. You can then click the sign up now button. You will of course need to create a Kakao Games account if you have not already. I had one because I have played various different Kakao games. I played Black Desert. There was really no need for me to re-register. I'm sure you guys can figure out how to register for an account. Now, if you scroll down, they go on to state the first Elyon'S closed beta test is just around the corner. We're looking for players eager to try out various content and help us make Elyon'S a better MMORPG. Are you interested in being one of the first to try Elyon'S out? Then just submit the closed beta test application below. What describes your playstyle best, PvP, PvE, or PvP and PvE? I'm a fan of both, so I went ahead and clicked PvP and PvE. Which is your favorite MMORPG from the list below? Black Desert Online, naturally they would go ahead and they'd list that one first. World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, Guild Wars 2, Arcade, Path of Exile. Well, I mean, you know, there are some people that classify a Path of Exile as an MMO. The Elder Scrolls Online, Albion Online, or none of the above. I know there are going to be some of you guys out there that troll them by stating none of the above, but I would probably go ahead here and list Final Fantasy XIV or World of Warcraft. Tell us a bit about yourself. You can really say whatever you want here. Be as honest as possible because I'll probably read through this and this will have an effect on whether or not they accept you or reject you. And then finally, where did you hear about Elyon'S? A friend, an advertisement, an article, a streamer, YouTube, or other? I mean, if you guys go ahead here and click either a streamer or YouTube, well, actually, admittedly, they do not have an option for putting a referral in, but I mean, you know, I guess in the tell us a bit about yourself part, you could be like, hey, I watch MMORPG videos on YouTube and he made me aware of Elyon'S and here I am looking to get into it because I want to play with him. And who knows, maybe they'll be like, oh, hey, look, it's one of MMORPG's fans. Let's let them in because they're a fan of MMORPG and we have a partnership promoting closed beta keys with them. So yeah. Or maybe they won't. I have absolutely no idea. Then essentially just go ahead and click submit application and that's it. You are done. You have pre-registered for Elyon'S. You'll get a confirmation stating your application for the first Elyon'S closed beta test has been submitted. You'll be notified via email if you've been selected once the application period has ended. And that's it. Boom. You'll get a notification to the top right that states applied for CBT1. If you do not have that up there, then you screwed something up and you did not successfully apply for it. Or if you're one of the 200 people that won the giveaway, you really will not have to worry about this at all. You'll just have to redeem your code and it'll be that simple. Now, I hope you guys are excited for this because this is finally coming out. This is finally going to be playable. You guys are always talking about, oh my God, this MMORPG has just been announced, or oh my God, we're always talking about upcoming MMOs as opposed to actually being capable of getting into one and playing one. Well, here you go. This is a closed beta test that is happening in less than 3 weeks from now, which means that you guys are going to be able to get into the game. You guys are going to be able to play it completely, and you guys are going to be able to stop complaining that you never have anything new to play because this is new and you're going to be able to play it. So hopefully you guys are excited. I hope that you 200 people that successfully win the giveaway get in game and enjoy your time in it. Don't forget, we're going to be doing a giveaway on 4 different platforms, so make sure you participate on all 4 if you want the highest chance of winning. And I would stay tuned because we have other beta test giveaways coming up, and we have other giveaways in general, along with news and everything else relating to the MMORPG genre. Anyway, guys, that is everything I have to talk about today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more content like this, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh.